Hi guys, it's Chessa, and I am here in the Checker Distributor's office and warehouse in Maumee, Ohio. Get ready for an exciting show of What's Fresh live stream. With Quilt Market only a month away, our vendors have been sending us so many beautiful samples and new notions and tools, and that means we're going to have one more live before we head to Houston in the end of October, and hopefully we'll see all of you there. So you guys know Checker Distributors is the go-to for quilt shops from all around the world. We keep you guys updated with everything that's new, with notions, patterns, books, and fabric, of course. And today I have lots of different treasures to share. And I always like to know where you guys are watching from, so make sure you leave a comment with your shop name and location. And we always make time at the end for questions, so don't be afraid to stick them in the comments, and sometimes we'll even stop and answer them as soon as we see them, depending on where we are in the show. And if your shop calls you away in the middle of our live, there's no worries, because this video stays right here on Facebook as well as YouTube, and you can come back and watch it whenever you're free. I have lots of samples to show you today from all sorts of vendors. I'm not even going to list them. We're just going to get started with some books from Search Press USA. Now, they're actually pocketbooks, and you know that we love pocketbooks. They're slightly bigger than the traditional pocketbook, but they're still a great size for travel. And you have one for crochet and one for knitting. So they have this wonderful hardcover, and they're 128 pages in full color. So you have knitting, and you have crochet. So, and now we're going to kind of keep with the knitting theme here with another one from Search Press USA. This is a knitter's year. So you have 30 modern knits for every season. Again, another great hardcover. I always love those. They get destroyed less. Beautiful sweater. Here you have an urban polar sweater for kids. Great, beautiful photographs inside. You even have one for kind of more of a summer top, but it's still, you know, warm and comfy. So lots and lots of great stuff in this Knitter's Year book. And now we're going to sew up some fun fat quarters with Wendy Gardner. There are 15 beautiful and fresh patterns in here with lots of great step-by-step instructions. Like right here, we open up to creating buttonholes and creating buttonhole loops. I love when things are in colors. You got a quilted cosmetic bag, diamond star mat, tucked and stitched pillow. That one's really fun to try out, maybe the stitches on your sewing machine, your decorative stitches. It's a good way to showcase. So fun with fat quarters. From Stash Books, we have modern paper making. So these are techniques in handmade paper. So you have your hanging, your parting, how to make it pulpy with a blender. So, you know, just something you have in your kitchen already. You don't have to buy anything new. And lots of good information about the plants and the fiber. And it's just full of great techniques and tools you need to create an artisan batch of paper. Modern paper making. Next up from Stash is more playful pre-cuts. So we have 15 new products in here. They're all 12-inch blocks, so you could easily mix and match. Maybe make a sampler quilt. Ooh, beautiful sunflowers. Sunflowers are my favorite. Let me see what this looks like. Oh, that's so pretty. Helps weather. That's great for the season now. Modern farmhouse. It's very trendy nowadays. So more playful pre-cuts. Now my last book for you today is from C&T Publishing, and this is something I'm obsessed with, and it is on my bucket list to try. These are pine cone quilts, which are also known as pine burr, and so they're made with folded triangle fabric sewn side by side onto a foundation in concentric circles. And it's hard to see in the picture, but you see the depth that that gives you in the texture. And really, there is no limitations to what you can do with this. I just think they're so cool. And Betty Ford Smith just is helping keep the history alive with her detailed instructions. And it's on my list. It's on my list of things to make. So pine cone quilts from C&T. This book's going home with me. So next we're going to jump into the quilt that is behind me. Actually, let's say hi to some people first. I was just running to get right into it. I didn't say hi to anybody. Hello to Lynn from Quilt and Stuff in Ohio. Hello, Sandy in New Hampshire. Hello to Pat on the Back in Arizona. And Chris, who's also watching from Ohio. And I see Easy Peasy Quilt is tuned in, and we have some great things from her to show you today. So we're going to switch gears to go to the quilt behind me that you've seen like in the pictures on social media and in your emails. This is the Traverse Black of the Month. This is from Tara Hoonan. You can do it in multicolor or you can do it in neutral shades. So it's a take on your traditional row by row quilt, but you have that modern look and that great display of, again, colors, or you can go neutral. And each row demonstrates a range of techniques that would build skills for a novice and be a fun play for the experts. So your techniques include piecing, curves, and a no-tear way to paper piece using glue sticks. That sounds fun, doesn't it? Now the next quilt Maria's going to help me show. This is called the Bars Quilt. Now, this one is also going to teach you how to play with strip variations and in colors to achieve a variety of
top, bottom, side. Which one do you want?
So you have endless combinations with this. It's a very simple process. Again, that you can easily just simply making a change in your shades or your strip width. You can just make a very large variety of quilts. Imagine this in a 2-color. I think a 2-color would look really cute. So this, again, is great for beginners and experienced quilters. This is called the Bars Quilt. Next up, we have a new series from Twister Sisters. They're the Ducky series. We have 3 different ones today to show you, and all of them include instructions for 5 size options that are made with the variety of twister pinwheel tools that they have that are all available on our website. We have Twister Splash. Just hold it up a little higher. So you can see Splish Splash taking a bath. Very cute. Next, to show you the larger size you can make. This is Twister Sail, so now we're on a boat.
And it could be 4th of July, Labor Day, with the flag.
Yeah.
Red, white, and blue.
That endless possibilities again. Just look how dramatically different in size those two are.
I know.
Same instructions, just different size tools.
Yep.
And lastly, I think this one's a medium size.
Turn his head right side up.
We've got Twister Stroll. I'm sorry, you had it ready for me too. So we're just taking a walk. We have our umbrella. Maybe it's gonna rain. Maybe it's just too sunny and you like me and you don't want the sun beating down on you. So Twister Stroll. Then these are all from Twister Sisters, their new series that they just released with us, and you can make them with all 5 sizes of those Twister tools. Thank you. And next up is a new one from Pen and Paper Patterns. This one's called Buttoned Up, and you will see why as soon as we show you. It's a very fitting name.
You're not shoved way off screen over there.
I'm just So this pattern includes instructions for making a large throw, a small throw, and not shown in this quilt, but it's in the instruction, is a bonus block for a heart button block. So you kind of have your daisies and your buttons, and then you can throw a really cute heart in there. So there's also downloadable coloring pages and colorful diagrams to just help you envision what you're going to do.
And I love the variety of buttons
Mm-hmm.
that she did. They're not all the same.
They're not all border. They don't all have 4 buttonholes.
Very cool.
Very. So now we're going to switch from patterns to some new notions. You have probably seen the concept of these before from It's So Emma. These are the project bags. So we have new limited edition colors available while supplies last. These are those Mad for Plaid project bags. They're super great for storing your works because they are a little see-through. You can easily kind of see what you have in here. And you can even stitch on the bag yourself if you want to add a personal touch. Mad for Plaid project bags. From Lake and Laser. You saw these a little bit at the end of last year. We have these super cute 3.5-inch ornaments. They have the same design on either side for these metal ones. These wood ones are actually cut out. And they have all sorts of cute sayings on them. This one's your Santa Claus Sewing Company. This one's a cute take on Let It Snow. You have Let It Sew. Just note that the ribbon color can vary. And to see all the options available, go ahead and visit checkerdisc.com and you can check them all out there. Next from Lake and Laser are these new 20-ounce tumblers. Now I know they're a little hard to see because they're like engraved. I don't know, Cindy, can you read that? Okay. You got Straight Out of Thread, Quilting Queen. This one will also not make it to market because it's purple, so it's going to be Maria's. Or at least it's got to come back from market. Maybe she'll take this lavender one that says the only thing I love more than quilting is being a grandma.
Oh, so many choices.
Did I mention they're 20 ounces? So they're a great size. And now you have Fabric Addict and Crazy Quilt Lady. So super cute. You have a great variety of colors and phrases to pick from. I know on Instagram, the Straight Out of Thread was a big hit. I love that one too. So those are all from Lake and Laser. So next I have four items from Sassafras Lane. The first one is called Citrus Circle. Now this really gets me back into summer and my fruity drinks or your fruity cocktails, because you have these very large scale foundation piece blocks. I mean, you have your orange, your lemon, your lime, your grapefruit, or maybe your pomegranate. I mean, it could vary.
Pomegranate would be little tiny circles.
So let me have my moment.
Okay.
No, I love pomegranate though, so that's why I'm thinking of it. But grapefruit, super cute too.
All the fruits.
I know. Now it makes me want fruit. It looks so good. So this is Citrus Circle. Oh, it says it right there in the description. That's grapefruit.
You had your moment.
I did. Take what I can get. And next from Sassafras Lane, they're going to kind of transport you back into the groovy era with the Daisy Drive quilt pattern. So we have it as a quilt, as well, or maybe more of a wall hanging, as well as a table runner. So I'll hold this here with the table runner. Hold it right way. So very cute. You have your whimsical daisy applique, and it creates some movement and some liveliness. And just simply having a more simple background or a more busy background can drastically change what your final project looks like.
I think your one's upside down.
Is
Is it this down is going the other way?
I think they're flipped. They go each way,
Okay.
right? This is
I don't know.
stem up. Oh man, you guys.
I don't know. The tag is there.
Would make it
I
sideways.
usually think it's supposed to be at the bottom, but I think it's however you're.
What have I been saying all show? Your options are endless.
Well, and then it's to give you an idea how long the table runner is, those are going two different directions too. So I guess you're meant to be groovy with this one.
Well, that'd be great on the table, no matter what side you're sitting on. One of them are looking at you the right way.
Absolutely. So
Smart design.
two fun projects. And the quilting on this is just gorgeous.
I know. I wish I could see that better. But we're not done. We actually next have JoJo On The Go, which is this great travel companion duffel bag. Look at how great this is. Now you have that wonderful double top zipper. You have your carrying handles. You can even go over the shoulder. I'm kind of an over the shoulder kind of person, but then there's times where you just want to carry it with the handles. You have pockets on zippers, on pockets, just lots and lots of places to put things. Oh, that's what that, if you unzip this,
Put it over the handle.
you can put it over the handle of your luggage bag. I bet they'll be sporting this on their ride to Quilt Market.
And I love the cork on the bottom
The
of
cork
the handles.
handles, and yeah, just lots and lots of great stuff with this. And I think maybe it's on the inside. Oh, why jumping ahead? We got side pockets too. Like I said, it's just there's so many pockets everywhere. Just go in. There's more zippers on the inside. I told you, it's like a Mary Poppins bag. Every time I look, I find something new. And lastly, from Sassafras Lane, another colorful sample. They always send such colorful, fun samples. Is the Sweet Pea Sling. So this is a perfect everyday crossbody bag. I like that it has this zipper on the back because I would put like my phone or my wallet and my cash in this one, so it's always pressed up against me, so it's harder for somebody to steal. Again, you have your double zippers. The front, you do have that little slit, so maybe you put your phone in here instead, so it's easier to get out. And then when you open it up, you have Even more pockets, you have some slots for your credit cards or your ID. You have a nice little open pouch here. Just, there's places to put everything. And if you're like me, I have everything, so I need lots of room. So the sweet pea sling. Next, before I let Maria sit down again, is from Easy Peasy Quilts. Now this is the team football quilt. This is a skilled beginner pattern. And you have the options, obviously, to maybe make the helmets in the team colors. And then you can personalize it. You got your numbers, maybe you make one for the whole team or just your kids. So that's always great. And they're included applique numbers. So this is not something she just did on her own. This is included in the instructions. Very cute. And 'tis the season, right? It's football season.
It is. So I hear, from the hall, from the guys talking football.
Yes. Well, at least you know what's going on, right?
True.
Now I have a few more things from Easy Peasy Quilts. And these Quilted Pumpkins, the office has been going crazy since I got my hands on them and brought them in the office. These are great for scrap fabric and batting. Look at how cute. But I don't just have one. There's not just two. There's not just three. There's not just four. There's 5. How cute are these? So like I said, there's 5 different sizes. You can put them in a bowl. You can just set them on the table. This one I noticed has a cute little name tag on it. So maybe it's like for her grandkid, and this is like the place setting. Ava's gonna sit where her pumpkin is. Everybody go find their pumpkin. They could be great gifts. And she actually went out and got sticks from outside in nature. I mean, how fun is that? So here is your largest, I think, no. Your largest and your smallest. So you can see the options. Quilted Pumpkins from Easy Peasy Quilts. I love these.
And they won't rot.
No, they're good forever. Good point. Now there's a couple other patterns I wanted to show you. Another one, you kind of have your pumpkin theme. You have your pumpkin vines. And then you have Fairfax. Multiple sizes. You can do 4 in both of these. And they're fat quarter friendly. So next, I have a lot of great new items from Vivolux. So let's check them out. Okay, so first up on the table here, I have the Vivolux Extra Large 3x Optical Grade Magnifier. So you have your detachable wide mouth clip, you have your extended length LED craft light. So you have multiple items in one box. Your 2-inch jaw fits most frames and stretcher bars. Next is the Seymour. This is about the size of a deck of cards, so it doesn't take up a lot of space. It can easily travel with you. It only weighs a few ounces, and it produces 900 lumens of directional lighting. It's powered by a high-capacity rechargeable battery, and it holds up to 40 hours on a charge. And it even has a kickstand to help for standalone use, as well as you have a lanyard for wearable use. So the portable is just great. Next is the new rechargeable cordless LED test lamp. So this has been improved, so now it's going to last even longer on a single charge. You got up to 20 hours. And it has a new and improved, more powerful wireless charger, and it is compatible with most types of cell phone models. Excuse me. Great for travel, classes, retreat. I took mine to Quilt Market last year, and I kept it in my hotel room, and I used it to charge my phone while I was getting ready. It was on my nightstand. Super portable. Love it. And lastly, excuse me, from Vivolux is this extra long, flexible, super bright LED craft light with your handy clip. Now, you guys wanted a longer arm, so they actually doubled the length of the flexible arm. And it gives a natural daylight true color light, and you point it exactly where you want it. You have 1200 lumens. And you have a great rechargeable battery. I love that these are rechargeable. You're not wasting batteries. So that's it from Vivolux right now. There's lots more on our website. Feel free to check out. That link in our description is going to take you to all of the items today. And next, I'm going to show you something new from Carolyn Friedlander. You can make it in a variety of sizes. I have 4 of them here. This is called the split pouch. So it's super easy and quick. It's handy for toting on trips and keeping your supplies handy and organized. As you open it up, you can see there's snaps on the back here. Thank you, Maria. And when you snap them together, oops, hold it for a minute. You get 2 pouches, or like this little one, instead of 2 long pouches, you get 2 smaller pouches. So this is super great and universal, and at the end of class, you can just put all your stuff back in it, unclasp it, zip it up, throw it in your bag, and you're good to go. You're not going to lose anything. So the instructions include info on like using woven interfacing, such as the Pellin that we have, which is that SF101 item number, as well as using soft and stable. Super cute. And I have one more bag to show you today. This is from Studio Cat Designs. This is a profile, super thin profile zippered easy go wallet. You have lots of card slots. You have your change pocket here in the middle, which is always great because my husband just throws all of his change into the center console of the car, and I'm like, dude, just put it somewhere. You have a nice pocket here in the front. You have your pockets on either side here to put some extra change, maybe some business cards. This one is a double zip as well. You have the wristlet option, so if you're out and about and you just don't really want something hanging on you, you can carry the wristlet. You have this longer pouch here. You can make it a crossbody. Super cute gold hardware to kind of go with the yellowy gold. So this was the Easy Go wallet. And it does include options for both of these straps. Next from Schmetz, we have super fine needles. We have jean and denim needles in a variety of different sizes. You can see that the super fine needles are black. And then you have gold jeans or gold denim needles. Next, this was another thing that the office went crazy for when I unboxed it. And it's from McKay Manor Musers. How cute is this? Yeah, Maria hasn't seen it yet. Her office is on the other end, so she doesn't always see all of it. These are called Fluffy Stuffies. And I mean, who doesn't need another adorable stuffed animal for their collection? And she actually named them these because her granddaughters call the stuffed animals Stuffies. So that's why she did Fluffy Stuffies. And you can choose any soft, fluffy fabric. You can even do a fur. They like to use the Shannon Cuddle fabrics. I mean, they're so cute and soft. So, Fluffy Stuffies. The cute little faces. Very cute. Next is a new one from Cutlers Press. It is a waterproof picnic quilt. I skipped an item. So you're like, this quilt looks like a duffel bag. Well, that's because Quilter's Inspiration, who designed this for Cutlers Press, added instructions for an optional pocket to hold the essentials and a strap. So you can fold it and strap it in place, carry it on the go, makes it super easy to just transport. So now I'm not good at these.
You did just fine.
Thank you. There's also a bonus pocket if you want to kind of like shove your keys in there or something. So one of the really neat things about this waterproof picnic table is that she used a layer of PUL, which is that polyurethane, thank you. And so that's like normally used in like diaper liners. She did that between the backing and the batting as a moisture barrier.
Something like that.
Yeah. It's getting towards the end, my words start to all go together. So you're not going to have any more soggy blankets when you sit on, and that added kind of insulation makes this even warmer. You feel it kind of adds a little bit more to it as well. If you got a little chilly, you can use it as a blanket. So this is the waterproof picnic quilt designed by Quilter's Inspiration for Cutlers Press. Thank you.
So cute.
I love it. Next, I have a new pattern from Sweet Tea Girls Pattern. It's called Material Girls. No wonder I forgot that one. And this is just two simple blocks. You have your friendship star and your tilted block. This is great for, again, we talk about your big feature fabrics you don't want to cut up. This one looks like a comic strip.
Cut on the bias? Oh no, what have I done?
Oh, I didn't even realize it was quilting comic. That's so cute.
Sewing is my therapy. May your bobbin always be full.
Oh, I love it. That's
That is
so
cute.
cute. I'm not
I-
fluffy.
I love comics, and sewing comics are even better because we all get the jokes.
Yeah. Maybe Maria will make us a house sample. Add it to the list. So this one was called Material Girls, and you can easily modify the size of this because they're 12-inch finished blocks, so you can just do a little math and figure out if you want to go 3 blocks by 4 blocks or 4 by 5 or so on and so forth.
Depends how many jokes are on this fabric if I can find that.
Yeah.
That's awful jokes.
Jeff, we need our fabric buyer. So now I'm gonna jump back. I missed an item from Easy Peasy Quilts. Thank you. At first I thought these were mittens, but they are golf club covers.
Oh, I thought they were hot pad things.
Right. So, you know, your friends or yourself would like to go golfing. Now you can customize your golf head covers. And you can simply embroider, you know, if it's the 3-iron, the 1-iron, I think that's the right terms. I don't know. I don't golf. But if I did, I would make these because they're super cute.
If Brad's listening, he can send us a message.
Yeah. Hey, Brad, is that the right terms? So very fun. Oh, this one's even golf fabric. So these were from Easy Peasy Quilts. And they would just make it the perfect gift. So I can't believe I missed those. But super fun. You can personalize anything in this industry. Let's be honest. So next I have one from Meadow Mist Designs, and I'm almost to the end today. So if you guys have any questions, make sure you get it in the comments. This is called Looking Glass. And this is a beginner-friendly pattern. It's perfect for your charm packs, your layer cakes, maybe even your 2.5-inch strips. These blocks might be, these parts might be. So you can do 5 quilt sizes. Again, you can do whatever your heart desires. Great for your scraps, because we all know people who have too many scraps looking for more projects. Maria.
I had scrap tape for that.
True. So if you have scraps smaller than this, you can use that gypsy quilt or scrap tape to make them the size you need for this. Always thinking ahead.
I have enough fabric. I can make one of each of these if I wanted to.
And then some, right? Next up is Windmill. This is also from Meadow Mist. So this is kind of a modern twist on that traditional Flying X quilt block. This one is a little bit more of a confident beginner level pattern. You can do 3 different sizes. Again, it's scrap friendly for the baby size, which is great. And there's a throw and a queen size as well that are fat quarter and layer cake friendly. Very fun. Imagine reversing and having dark colored blocks in a white background.
Very cool. And the quilting on the solids, I'm loving that.
Yeah, it looks really good. And my last one today is called Vortex, and it is from Purple Moose Designs. Now, and I've said this before, sometimes these look very overwhelming, they look very complicated, but this is a lot simpler than it looks. You're just gonna cut your strips after you sew them together. You're gonna cut them just so, and you have that little bit of an illusion kind of going on here. And the pattern includes instructions for using a 6x6-inch ruler, but there's also a template available separately that is available on our website. Super fun.
My brain's trying to puzzle it out.
Well, we have a pattern for it,
I know,
Maria.
but I like to puzzle it out first too to see if I'm right.
Very cute, very cute. So do we have any questions? Oh, Anna, did you not see the pumpkins that well? These are super cute. Choose and use the stick and pumpkin down. So you can make them in a 5. Different. If I go forward, they're off the tree. It's fine.
Oh, back. I got it backwards.
Where are those from?
Easy Peasy Quilts. These are just called Quilted Pumpkins. They are in that link that's in our description and in the comments. And I hope this helps you see them a little bit better. I think they're so cute, and Maria made a great point. They aren't going to rot, so you can keep them forever and ever. You can make them to match your room. You can make them to stick out. Lots of possibilities.
I like to put a little sand in the bottom when I'm stuffing them. A little bag of sand, and then they just wherever you put them.
Yeah. I mean, they're already with her real sticks. They already got a little weight to them.
But if you have a cat or kids that like to go around knocking things down, a little weighted base sometimes helps.
Yeah, I got plenty of things around because of that.
When will the pumpkin patterns be back? I think those are new patterns, right? So they're maybe not in stock yet.
So I'm gonna let our buyer dad chime in and answer that one because I know she was watching earlier, so
Hey, Dad.
she can answer that one. So I think that might be it. If
The
you
moisture barrier material on the Cutlers Press.
that Pellin like 1011 or 1101, yeah, that is available on our website. And it actually should be linked as a companion to that item on our website. I don't know if you guys know this about our website. When you go to the pattern, if you scroll down, it actually has companions, And so that's where we link things that like are required or highly suggested to use to make that project. So if you didn't know that about our website, that is a great feature for it. I think that's it.
What was the name of the last quilt you hung?
Vortex. Vortex by Purple Moose. Was that what they were looking for?
Sure.
That purple and orange one and green one, that was Vortex. So, you guys, market's only a month away, and I hope that I see you guys. And, check your email. We've been sending out little reminders and notes for you guys to schedule an appointment to see one of our sales reps or sales managers while you're there. So I hope I get to see a lot of you guys in person. Getting to see you guys last year was really fun. It's so nice to, you guys see my face, but I don't see your face. So it's exciting to meet everybody in person. So even if you don't have an appointment, make sure you stop by the booth and say hello.
Me too.
And yeah, Maria will be there too. So make sure you come and see Maria. She'll be having some creative grids demos, and we'll kind of share those with you when we get a little bit closer. So expect those. And as always, thanks for being a Checker customer. And I'm going to see you in 3 weeks on Wednesday, October 18th. Thanks.